Hello, Grone Geeks. This is Majin Vegeta continuing the gag play for Final Fantasy X. The following audio and video will contain language that may not be suitable for a younger audience. Language and opinion expressed is solely that of the streamer or gamer themselves. Grone Geeks makes no claim to ownership of any of the games, companies, or various sources discussed. Watching the following video will contain spoilers for the game. Listener discretion is advised. And with that, we are right back where we left off. Sin swept me away in the whirlpool of death. So we are waking up, floating, because that's how we do it, in this brand new mystery place.
Riku!
Blitzball to the dome!
Blitzball!
Hey!
You're pretty happy to see that too.
Hey!
Yeah, I guess he's kind of good at it. That dude is played by John DiMaggio. Let's go see all these dudes. Well, actually, right now, I believe there's a chest over here. Let's see what there's here. Yeah, we got a chest over here. That's how we do it. Moon crest. Sounds important. Pay attention to that for later on purposes. Now we're gonna swim on up to these dudes that look like a professional team of some kind. Oh, there's that guy. Letty, Dato, Waka,
Hiya.
and Bata. What's the other one? This guy is Waka.
Try that move one more time.
Finally, things were starting to look up.
The jock found his place in paradise. Imagine that. Just yeeted two balls out of existence. Faster than a marriage works.
You know, amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkanabes.
Doofus. We literally talked about this. Oh, there's Keepa. Fat ass.
What team you say again?
Forget that. I got too, close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is. Or even where I came from.
Since toxin got to you. But you're still alive.
Look at that
Please
motion
be
again.
together.
Look at that. Straight from the one we saw earlier.
All right,
Must
back to
be
practice.
important.
I'm Waka, coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother.
Big motherfucker.
What? You hungry? Okay, back to the village.
Still
I'll
an
get you
interesting
something.
idea for Waka being the way he is. Having all that... the red hair was an interesting choice for me. I wasn't really sure, but the character will kind of grow on you as time goes on if he sticks around. There we go, got an antidote. And now to continue our story, because I don't think there's anything else in this bridge yet. Beautiful water though, well done. Nothing here. Off we go on the way, singing song, cause that's what we do at Grone Geeks. Da, 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 da. Look at all them. Those dudes. Hang out with them.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask. It's true Xanarkin was destroyed, right? 1,000
Here we go
years
with the
ago?
whole theme
So
of the
it's
game
just
about
a
to
big
pop up
pile
again.
of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work.
Sounds nice, right?
And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Xanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, sins are punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me, though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that
Right there.
it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying.
Very prominent.
Why would they?
But you from the Xanarkand Daves, that was a good one, huh? Yeah, I'm not saying the team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up. But at that
Genuinely good
time, all I could think about was
Kinda.
everything that happened to me. All
Have to
this
remember.
started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better. Maybe.
But I mean, like, I do agree with him in this sense of you just had your whole life just sucked away, and finally you had something or some semblance of like what you had before reappear just out of nowhere. So, I mean, that's gotta be pretty exciting. So anything resembling home is that's just kind of gonna be what it is.
Hey, it's this way.
So let's follow you on our magical journey. Not really super excited. Super pretty, like lagoon.
Huh?
It's like, what the fuck are you looking at, dude? And
Yeah.
What's the big idea?
no, there ain't nothing over there. The thing that I thought was super interesting about all this, Waka's weapon is a literal blitz ball. He just throws the ball as hard as he possibly can at you. That's his weapon. Alright, let's move forward. I forgot to. Power spheres help your strength and your defense. Any little boost you can get at this point in the game is pretty important. There's a lot of random battle encounters. That's my only complaint about this. But it plays a lot like Pokemon in that regard, just for the random battle encounters. Pretty much everything else is way different. So don't get that too twisted. I'm sure Dave will come and correct me later on at some point in time. One of the best streamers we have in Church. Out his streams as the heroic hat. Do not have the same level of quality he does. The setup isn't quite as nice. I gotta work on it. Forward. See what we can kind of get going on. So, just gonna keep on chugging along. There's the chest I was looking for. Literally, they leave it in your path. At least that part's nice. Sometimes it is kind of hard to gauge. that was one of the few mechanics with games that really caught by, because you see how much it's thrown by. Like, it's great for its time, but like for me, I'm just not quite for adjusting quite like that. And the whole time you have to hold the circle button in order to stay under the water. Not really a fan of that as well. But gotta do what you gotta do. The battle system is pretty well drawn out, folks. Overkill. Very nice. First one of the game. Literally, all you gotta do is beat your opponents into submission and do a thing. Basically, just using everything I can right now to collect the extra spheres. No chest there. Not really good camera angle. Not like there's anything you can do to mess with it either. It's like first person would have been nice, but I see after playing the game, you understand why it's not relative or uber important for it.
Let me go.
Got a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team, right?
A major Blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spear will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on!
Sure thing.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spear and Xanarkin had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
Booyah.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years. And we never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right.
Dramatic backstory. Very dramatic backstory. You'll hear more about that later. I'm not gonna really delve in it too much. It's heavy shit that makes perfect sense, and I hold nothing against Walker for
after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
Missed the point, but yeah.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Ooh.
Hey, hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament. Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. Long as we play our best.
Bullshit. Well, sorry.
If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say, what's our goal? You say, victory! When you play in a blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory? You're serious?
What you're supposed to do when you play sports. You play to win. You play as a team to achieve a common goal and or objective. If you've done any time in, like, military or on a sports team, you understand that mantra pretty dang self-explanatory. You work with anybody of any race, any nationality, any religion, any of this shit.
The one from the sea.
Common goal,
be on guard.
objective-based.
There are fiends on the road today.
After
Weird thing
surviving your
learn from
run-in with
video games.
Sin, it would be a shame
Still.
if something happened now.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh?
They named them
Cruise of
Crusaders
what?
for a very particular
What, you
reason.
forgot
and
that
if
too?
you're a religion/history buff, you'll get it.
Sorry.
You'll get the
Don't
reference.
worry about it. I'll help you
I'll
out.
explain more later when that particular
Cool.
portion comes.
In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Doing my best to avoid
Ooh.
any and all
About the
spoilers.
Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in their village.
No. Stop standing so close to me. Social distancing, bud. Social distancing. Like, you're cool and all, but like 6 feet.
The Sade village.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first. Let's see. The Crusaders' Lodge is over yonder.
The big ass
Yuzu
one.
and Kata are usually there.
Seems like a very simple fishing village, yeah?
All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
Follow the man you just met to the
You
creepy
remember
alley.
the prayer, right?
I was gonna say I don't remember.
I didn't know it in the first place, to tell the truth.
Hey, look, I'm being honest.
Man, that's like the basics of the basics. All right, I'll show you.
The prayer, see? This thing that they had early on? Back up, do that, the whole hand thing. And like you're holding, you know, a ball.
Go
Like
ahead.
basketball
you try.
size and then bow. Hands up first. Hands up first, y'all. Yeah, back up. Throw it up, kinda. You did alright. Still a weird thing to do. Like, if you saw people bowing like
Hey,
that, you'd be
not
like,
bad.
what the hell? I mean, bows and curtsies are so popular in certain
Okay,
cultures,
now
so
go
I get
present
it.
yourself to the temple summoner.
That'd be something
Any
to
blitzball player
bring it
would
in.
know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
Why don't you just hold up like a V? Like, or a W? Like, I don't know. Nitpicking again. Because, look, when you played a game as often as I've played this one, you just kind of nitpick certain things. I gotta remember. What I just did was hit square. Lucha is a blitzball player, and certain areas where you wander, you can sign blitzball players for the number of gil. Basically, you use it like a free agency pool, so you can build a team. Say you don't like Dato or Bata or Kipa, Letty, any of the Jasu, any of the Besaid Oroks you meet later on in the game. You can cut them. So basically, whatever you want to do, you can do with that. There's little shops set throughout the area where you do what you need to do. You know, buy what you need. I'm surprised it doesn't work on Waka, considering he's your team
Go present
captain at
yourself
this
to the
point in
temple
time.
summoner before we eat, yeah?
Oh, Waka, what did you just do? Go meet the temple summoner, my ass. 'Cause that's gonna be great. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, look, secret travel path. High potion. 400 gil, which is a lot at this point in time. Trip potions. Talk to a random dude. And yeah, honestly, if you had a house that would, you know, like everything is in the condition it's currently at, either you're living in poverty or you've been attacked so many times you just kind of gave up on rebuilding your life on Kit Kats. I'm a kitty cat.
Hey, you! You were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was it?
I think so.
So, Sin can't be far, right?
Gotcha.
You're not
Dude who
hiding
shows his
anything, are
butthole.
you?
Why would I?
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure. But it hasn't.
Lose you.
I wonder why.
Lose you don't want
I'm
it.
sorry.
Lose you.
I really don't know anything. To tell the truth, I don't even know what the Crusaders are.
You're kidding, right?
Sin, the toxin. Gotta tell him who we are.
Yes, sir! The Crusaders are sworn to battle Sin. We have chapters throughout Spira, accepting all who wish to join our struggle. The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades. Later, our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting Sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Well, we've steered Sin away from towns many times,
Which is a win.
and that's all we can do. Nobody's ever been able to defeat it. Our mission as Crusaders is to protect the temples, towns, villages, and people of Spira.
So,
They're
then
basically
whose job
police.
is it to defeat Sin?
Is Sin's toxin really this bad, sir?
It does seem rather bad. We could just tell you, but I think it better for you to try and remember. Go pray at the temple. Perhaps Yevon will help
Whatever,
you
Ginger Captain
regain
America.
your
Don't give me
memory.
this shit. I don't have time for you. Petty ass. What's that on the ground? Was I staring at something important or am I just being stupid? Yeah, that's not a bad primer. Okay, so I wasn't being stupid, I just... Well, kinda. Whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna break in your house. There's nothing of significance here, remember that now. Besaid mostly sells fabrics for their form of currency, not anything really super duper special. They're just really simple small town. It's supposed to represent most small Japanese towns, fishing islands I should say, just straight to the basics, nothing super high tech, just, you know, the bare necessities, home was home, happy with whatever you had. Talk to her, 'cause I think there's something pertaining to you. Well, yeah, there's like 12 of you. I don't think there's going to be a lot going on. Imagine the secrets that just got thrown around this town because of how small it is, everything traveled. So, I mean, that's a thing.
It was then, standing in that place,
Temples, religion, exciting stuff.
I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
You kind of get everything going on here. Because, like, if you don't know a religion, you just walk into a temple, it's kind of overwhelming. But, like, if you're raised with it, you're like, oh yeah, this is pretty normal. NBD, brah. And there's this dude.
10 years have
Braska.
passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
I think you could use money on something else.
What's
for it.
a high summoner?
Oh my god. You're so stupid.
I got too close to Sin's toxin.
Keep saying it. Keep saying it for the people in the back. He got put in a rather bad situation. There's
It was
nothing
funny
else to do
hearing
about it.
myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons.
Good
The
way to choose
Aeons
summoning
hear our
system.
prayers and come down to us.
Very prevalent Final Fantasy.
They are the blessing of Yevon.
And Yevon again. Keep paying attention to the name. Keep throwing it out.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
Great men who risk their lives to save the world. Yeah, basic gist right there. Like the bare minimum gist. No, you don't do anything important, I don't think. But then... Is there a chest over here? It's literally like 90% of what you'll be hearing me say a lot. I'm just digging for chests, digging for items, trying to remember how things work. About up here. Oh yeah. Alright. The stairways there are the cloister of trials. Only guardians are allowed in. As you are some random dude who just entered town, therefore you do not go in. It is muy muy taboo. Basically, if you're raised in Christianity, imagine trying to enter the area where the Ark of the Covenant was stored. It's taboo, it's forbidden, you just don't do it. It's just against literally everything you know. But for now, we're gonna go taking part in talking to Waka again.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap.
I mean, what else is there? Yep, take a nap. Sit your ass down, boy. And while you're half in, half out.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
Religions and rules.
But it's been nearly.
Time to drift off into the abyss once more. because that's how we do things in flashbacks.
But it's been nearly...
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Searching for Jack when he went missing.
Thank you.
That is your mama.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
And there's you.
But he
shit.
might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you hate him so?
Really bad relationship, to say the least.
But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
Da, 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 da. Like, it's the first time we got actual sleep. I'm
Waka?
surprised he didn't sleep longer. And then since we saw the dude from the temple enter, one can assume he was taken to that general area, so we're gonna head on over and take a little look-see, see what's hiding in this particular area. Gonna do the thing. Hi,
Is
Waka.
something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
Yep, sure.
So
definitely.
someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
Yeah, it's
A
basic
day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
24 hours, baby.
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
He likes throwing that word around a lot. You'll have to get used to it.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
Our precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care.
Even. Ooh. Good job, Titus. You basically
Maybe
took a
this
shit on the
wasn't such a
religion.
good idea after
Yeah,
all.
because they just literally welcomed you in, gave you food, all that shit. Cloister of Trials is basically test for all that. So, gotta do these tests to the best of my ability. If you do these right, you get a certain Aeon, certain summon if you do the secret endings in every temple that you go through. So, gotta use all your wits and intellect to discover these things. If you follow me through the first 3 temples, I guarantee you off rip, I can remember the temples, because just that's kind of what I do. I played this game since I was like 2001. I was in 1st grade, so I was like 8 or 9. I've been playing this game for almost 20 years. See this guy? Spheres help you go further. There are spheres for each local town. The spheres help you find the faith. Destruction spheres help you find the treasure. This town you're in is called the Sade, because you were technically a member of the Sade Aurochs at this time. So, you are in the Sade, so you need the Sade spheres. Look at that. A hole. And a sphere shape, so you put a sphere in there. Crazy. Get out the door. This one's mine. You can only hold 1 sphere at a time. I think that's the one. Yep. Yeah, still got it. That is the distraction sphere. Yeah, that one is there. Super secretive. Thanks for that. Appreciate you, dog. so simple that I overcomplicated the process. Shocking, right? I'm just gonna put you here because I need to put you somewhere. I'll take you out there. And put you on. Boom, motherfucker. Found the secret. See, the first one is so simple, like, if you miss that one, I would be shocked. You see how it shoots up that random thing right there? That means you, got the secret treasure for the map, the Cloister of Trials, pardon my language there. You grab this Besaid Sphere, I'm gonna put it back in the other one, and bada bing, bada boom, this is how we do it in the hood. Ain't no problem for me, y'all. And you see that flashy point? We got a pedestal. Let's put the pedestal on the flashy thing. You just use your directional pad, push it to the point you want it to go to. This one is straightforward, so don't worry about it.
Hey! It's gotten into you.
And walk it back.
Hey, it's okay.
Kinda.
Only summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here. It's a tradition, very important.
Yeah, tradition.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian?
Yeah, I'll explain later. Basically, well, I'll just get into this now. Guardians protect the summoners on their journey to...
Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every
saying
temple in Spira.
What he says.
Guardians protect them. The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a sure fuse.
Who's my
and
wife?
Who knows what the other's thinking?
The other one's a badass.
Well, now that we come this far, might as well go all the way.
That's what she said. Where's my wife? Where's she at?
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it.
Yeah,
No,
that's my girl.
it's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Real talk. It's like, what the fuck is...
Is the summoner all right?
Who the fuck are you?
Who are you?
Yo, baby daddy. Inside is where the summoner prays to the faith to get the Aeon. If you are worthy, you get it. If not, see yourself out. And there's the character that gets her own spin-off game. Because why not? She looks like she's doing great. I don't know what that was supposed to symbolize there.
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
One green eye, one blue eye, because, you know, why settle for being non-unique? But also helps the characters stick out. You know, I see what they're about.
Man, was I surprised. And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
So, yep, that was that. I wonder how mad you are at me. Oh, you aren't that mad. I mean, you're still like, you're an asshole. I mean, typical level for what your character is for this.
Hey, over here!
Where else was I gonna go? He won't talk to you because he doesn't want to. This part's pretty cool, actually.
What? Ow!
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
She goes from passing out to doing this, because, I mean, you know, no rest time. Just full-on recovery. She recovers like a 37-year-old LeBron James, for whatever reason, y'all. Look at that. There is the winged bird of destruction. You know. Chest for some reason. Valifor. I almost wanted to call him the winged chicken of Ra, but like, that's disrespectful as hell. He is your first Aeon for the party. There's a better look at my wife, Lulu. How you doing?
I had never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
We are not gonna fuck with your name. I'm just gonna let you be what you are. You ain't
I
worth
remember
naming.
that night, we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed.
When the Fire Nation is
For everyone. For me.
Well, yeah, you would be considered part of everyone, but I mean, whatever.
Let me introduce you to the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team. His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd.
Odd means stupid.
Come on, say hi.
Hi guys. So what's our goal?
To do our best!
Nope.
Nope, we got a new goal now. Our is victory! To win every match, defeat every opposing team, to bring the Crystal Cup back to our island. That's all we need to do to win. Easy, huh?
Tell him DiMaggio. Jock time.
Victory! 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 Yeah! We sure got the boys worked up.
It doesn't let you scout your own team. That's kind of weird. But anyway, I'll try and get over here.
You heathen!
Stay away from the summoner!
Old people.
You're a bad man!
Judgmental.
Lady Una, be careful.
But it was really my fault to begin with.
Oh,
Well, yeah, she's right, though.
I'm Yuna. Thank you so much for your help earlier.
Huh? I'm sorry about that. Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kinda overreacted.
You think?
Oh no, I was overconfident.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Good small talk.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner?
You don't even know what that is.
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
Stop cockwalking. Beat yourself out of the picture, kid.
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
She's trying to lay pipe.
We can talk more.
Is that what the kids are calling it? I don't know why you went for a high five.
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
I'm just wondering who told her.
She's cute, yeah?
She's not my type.
And we're cool.
Hey, but what if she, comes on to me?
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
Oh, what a guy. There's nothing else you can really do with the scene, so more or less, go to bed.
Good. Sleep tight.
Get your rest, y'all. Oh, I forgot. There's a lot of flashbacks in this game. Talk to you now.
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
It's super vague.
You really sure this is okay?
Would you take me to Xanarkand?
Hey! You said you'd go with me!
Oh, hey,
Busted.
I thought Waka told you not to get any ideas.
He did?
Got a really dark imagination, considering two girls he literally
Yeah,
just
so
met.
you're
He's
coming with
already
me.
coming up with scenarios to be with them.
Hey, stop dreaming!
And then your dad.
You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball!
That tattoo really hurts.
Oh, what's the matter? Gonna cry again? Cry, cry. That's the only thing you're good for.
Trouble mentality.
Huh? What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly.
I hate you!
There you go. Grow some balls.
Huh?
That's the spirit.
You can do it.
Sure you can.
I hate you!
Imagine being like the dude just laying in the bucket. This scene reveals a lot, so I'll be mostly quiet for
He
it.
does look a lot like Chapu. I was surprised too, the first time I saw him. But no matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but...
That's it. No more. Enough, Waka.
Tell him, girl. Give him the biz. No one talks to my wife like that. Yeah, you better go hide now, because you were just peeping, you pervert. Check it out, Waka.
Scary. So, who's Chapu?
My little brother, Chapu. He looked like you.
He's dead?
He was with the Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Oh,
I
so
found you're an
that's
asshole.
why.
Well,
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full-time. I know it kinda looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot.
Friendship's moving a little fast, y'all.
You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
Waka doesn't take a lot of things seriously in the game until, like, it's really, really weird points, but you'll get there. I really just want to keep talking ahead, because that's kind of what I do. I'm going to save here, I'm going to get to the boat, and I think we'll call that a wrap for this video. I'm gonna mess with a couple settings, see what I can do to help improve the quality for y'all. So you got some actually to work through if you even made it to this part. Because, I mean, it's me. I'm not Sam. I can't just talk like that. I'm not David. I don't have enough interesting facts like that. I'm not Will, where I'm very interesting. Got great commentary on a lot
Something
of things.
I want to give you.
Good opinions.
Whoa! You're giving this to me?
Yeah,
remember that?
Use it well.
Sword from the opening scene. Super cool.
That's the sword you gave Chappu.
Well, he never used it.
Wouldn't have helped anyway. Just to be that guy.
Where's Yuna?
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right? Why do we gotta wait here?
Yuna came to this village 10 years ago, when the last calm started.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice. Now, today, she leaves as a summoner.
This is our journey. We should leave together.
Let's strike.
You really don't need all that luggage. They're not really my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
So polite.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess you're right.
More on that later. Won't touch on that currently.
Okay, off we go.
Alright, let's get this show on the road. Head on. They're gonna introduce you more to the battle system right
Here
now.
comes one now. Hey, why don't you try out that sword?
Land-based fast monster. Just eat it out of here.
No problem!
Not too shabby. You kept up with him pretty well. Might make a good guardian someday.
There's a birdie bird.
Fire! My kind of customer.
Waka's ball is like ideal for flyers or long distance monsters. You can get lucky and have a land character. Yeah, well, not land character, but like a ground-based character, get a couple strikes here or there on that regard, but more often than not, it's not really usually super ideal to base a lot of your stuff on luck with Final Fantasy, because there's literally just one difficulty for the game. You don't get to fuck with that. It's just get good or grind your fucking life away to make it easier.
That looks like trouble.
Ha! Watch this!
Yes, because the rookie will beat Flans.
Told
are
you,
strong
only magic
against
can beat that thing.
Physical attacks.
If you can't beat them
weak
down,
against certain
you
types
gotta
of
use magic.
Magic? Element?
Let's have our black mage show you what. Lou, you're up.
My wife.
Clueless, aren't you? Good thing I'm here.
That right there in her arm, the Moogle, that is the only time
Spells
you'll see
of ice
Moogle in the
and
entire
ice
game.
beams are weak. You follow?
I get fire and ice, but what about lightning and water?
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice. This one here is a water.
Water is weak against lightning. For those of you who pay attention. It's like Pokemon. Electric, beat a water type. That's the way I had to think about it, so it made sense to me. Keep on traveling on.
Take your time.
I mean, if you live somewhere for 10 years, like, you know what that's like when you're taking a mental look of home that you may not see
Let's
for a long
get
time
going,
again.
man.
We're
Everyone's
gonna
got one
wait.
of those moments.
Huh?
Titus obviously doesn't get it, but
Are you ready?
What's going on?
yeah, that should be your first question. Like, you asked a long time ago.
It's an ancient custom. People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip. Chappu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat.
Forgot about that, yeah. Well, we're gonna pray. We're just gonna do the respectful thing, because that's what we're about. We're not gonna be how Tidus normally is throughout the rest of the game. Show
That
some
should do
class
it.
when you can. I don't think it has any major impact on the game moving forward. It's just simply respectful. Save again, and then we're gonna make our way to the boat. This time you take a different route than the water one. Only certain characters can go in water. We'll get on that later, but we're gonna have a moment. See this little Albed sphere here? Kilika, blank Beaconal, blank, 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 blank. That one should say Kilika and Beaconal are one. You remember him from earlier? The quiet guy? Yeah, well, let's just say he's not the biggest fan of your existence right now. And he's got a spear to prove it. Now, forgot you go first usually. You just kind of hack and slash with him. He won't kill you, you won't kill him, but... Forgot about that. Maybe he will kill me. I'm in a bad state. Gotcha. Ow. Gotcha. Ooh, an overkill. Wow. Look at that.
That's enough.
I love how it took him that long to notice that you were just getting pummeled.
What's with that guy?
Kimari Ronso, of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the Fiend's way of fighting.
Fiends are monsters.
That's not what I meant.
He's another Yuna's guardians.
Huh?
Yep, one of your friends just attacked you.
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kimari doesn't talk much anyway.
He's quite protective of Yuna.
But
so.
he has protected me since I was a child.
Huh.
You'll get to figure that one out for yourselves as the game continues. Ooh, Hunter Sword. Ooh. Go to equip. Oh, sensor, that's not useful. Well, I'm thinking about it. That weapon we picked up, the Rod of Wisdom, the one we got at the Cloister of Trials, is a very, very good starter weapon. So, be sure to pay attention to that. If you notice the chest up there, and the save spheres, the little white dots on the map, then you'll know that, unfortunately this time you cannot reach those. So you'll have to wait and see how that is addressed at another point in time. But yeah, this one they take you through the scenic route. They kind of show off like what they can do. But it's very familiar in the sense of a Final Fantasy game that it's linear.
A flyer! That's your department, right?
True, but, why don't we let our summoners...
Switching members is super important. You get the right party,
First real
right
battle.
monster.
Show us what you're trained.
Okay.
So, what I don't understand, though, about all this is you've been here for 10 years. You knew you were going to be a summoner. Why would you not train for this moment? You make your party ridiculously strong, just hanging out to save. But that's a lot of grind. Valafor. He's that dude. First real Aeon, he's your first real powerhouse. He's got a sensor on him so you can see how much meter your opponent has. This dude's got, 1400, so we're just chipping away at him. So what I'm trying to do is not necessarily win, but build up my overdrive gauge for the first real moment of the game. Ominously forthcoming. And we keep using Sonic Wings, which is not strong. What it mostly is used for is to delay enemies' turns. So you can just lay that smackdown on your opponent and back them up, so you just keep going. You notice I'm basically just spamming it, getting as many attacks as I could want. my overdrive dodge gauge based upon what I'm doing. So, use boost, which will increase your overdrive dodge, but you take more damage. Use this again, because the opponent has one attack. There we go. Now when you do a regular attack, notice how we went from like 181. I was getting a couple 200s with those sonic wings. Maybe I wasn't doing it the right way. Either way, worked out, panned out. Blinding Kate Smith. That Kate Smith are basically moves. So you can ooh, Dark Touch. It's a nice touch, but your mage is largely not fast in most Final Fantasy games, so getting to that particular not usually fast and or strong with the physical attacks, so it's pretty interesting. Oh, I got
one of those. No problem. Leave it. Say goodnight, birdie.
He's got a skill, Darkness, makes it make your opponent have a harder time seeing you, and this guy doesn't have weakness to any elements, so we're just gonna tee off on him. Darkness will make him miss attacks. You're just gonna do one turn in, you're gonna do what you're gonna do. Beat him up. Gonna miss. Darkness. I mostly favor lightning in most scenarios. Change her out. Character some XP. Although his overdrive got refilled. Yuna is the one who has that sensor to show me how much more damage I need to do to beat the two good characters. Like 2 attacks away, I want to say. I'm not gonna matter. Yep, right there. Bam. That's how it's done. Tidus is one of the faster characters, so that's pretty great bang. I keep just giving you all the good stuff. Basically everything you get early on is just good gear, because you have nothing to start with, so you gotta... These ones are agility spheres, which is super important. Then you press L1, R1 to change between the characters. It's very sensitive. And ability spheres. Party largely set up the way I want it to for the next course. Going to the boat. So you got one of each. Tidus' character is good at knocking out the dingo. It's a ground base. Waka is good against flyers. And Lulu is good against all planes. Is that all that knocked out of the way, got another level up, got more heal. I mean, you could literally just stay in Besaid and like just grind out what you got. These are sphere locks. They basically keep you at the beginning of the game from having like your mage learn how to become like ridiculously physical, your warrior becoming like a tank early on. So it's a nice design and it keeps you on the right path, but as the game progresses, you have the ability to kind of bypass it if you get the right gear for it. It's just getting to that particular point in time. See, if you went this way, you end up back at the water. Like that little lagoon thing. Now we're back. You cannot go back in that lagoon at any point in time. That was kind of why I was trying to get the chests out of there that I could before heading on back to the beach, which is, obviously where your boat's going to be. And as we approach this, struggle with the controls. Super basic stuff. as we approach the 1 hour mark. I'm gonna save, wrap up, and then we will be coming back shortly, folks. So, thank you for checking it out. Thank you for seeing episode 2 of Brent, Majin Vegeta plays Final Fantasy X. With that, we are out.